ask Gracie Tobal to come up. She's going to present our next one.
I would like to nominate Dr. Ann Rice.
Yes.
Since the early 1980s, Dr. Ann Rice has been a vital asset to the community of Mesquite. Her extensive philanthropic contributions are countless, and her involvement in various organizations such as Mesa View Regional Hospital Board and Trustee, Sunrise Rotary, Mesquite Cancer Help Society, League of Women Voters, the Board of Mesquite Toast, and the Family Resource Center reflect her dedication to be not just a member, but an active and vibrant participant. Ann's volunteerism, too, can never be measured in hours or days, for the exemplified never say no. It always makes sure she has given her fullest attention to any worthy cause. Anne is beautiful, as we will see, brilliant and humble, and sincerely cares that no stone is left unturned when and where her help is needed. A woman of noble virtue, admired and respected by so many, is Dr. Ann Rice.
I want to say I'm terribly honored and humbled by this nomination, because I have so much respect for all of you. Every one of you is a very notorious and warm and should be named up here instead of me. But thank you. I'm very humbled and honored. Thank you very much.
The Senior Center Chair Exercise class would like to nominate Joanne Smith. Joanne deserves to be included with all the other women of distinction, as she is from 10:30 Monday morning, Monday through Friday. You will find her at the Senior Center in the large room on the east side of the lunchroom. She will be leading a room full of senior citizens with loud music playing, according to the card players on the other side of the wall. The class is called Chair Exercise, which makes one think that we are very quiet and don't do much, but that is far from the truth. She is the most energetically moving 5'2" mighty teacher that you could imagine. She has a way of making every person feel very good about what they can do. She brings laughter, fun, hard work, and a caring attitude to class each day. She knows her students, and if one is not in class, she finds out why, and will bring, if they need a card of encouragement or a get well card for us to sign, and she will make house calls if they want them. She supports the Senior Center by helping to organize a lot of different activities, such as monthly birthday parties, bake sales for fundraising, painting the interior of the center, and helping with the Veterans Day Parade float. If any of you saw us going down the boulevard, you would hear her and Gail singing every patriotic song off-key that they knew. Her attitude is very contagious, and we thank you.
Thank you very much.
quite surprised. I've never been lacking for words, but I think I might have reached my max now. I guess I should have to thank Jane and the gals that keep me going. We have quite a large exercise group at the Senior Center. But I'd like to say thank you to all of the students. We had trouble, double trouble, and I had disaster. They keep me on my toes, or whatever. I also would like to say that this outfit sure beats combat boots. I'll keep it short. I am so very, very pleased to work with the seniors. More important, I want to thank each and every member of the United States Armed Forces for their service. I had the honor of serving in the Navy in Vietnam, and I spent 10 years in the Army. I thank you. I guess I just think that this group here is the most wonderful group you ever want to see. I thank you so much for having this opportunity. Thank you so very much. And like I always like to say, God bless America.
At this time, I'd like to ask Sherry Thompson to come forward. As you walk through the chamber doors, you're greeted with a lovely smile and a bubbly personality, ready to serve you. When you call the chamber office, the voice on the other end is always cheerful and full of information. At the chamber luncheons, you are welcomed with a can-do attitude and an outstretched hand, ready to take your money. The person I am speaking of is a dedicated individual, committed to excellence in all that she does, and deserves the title Queen for a Day. If you haven't guessed by now, I am referring to Sherry Thompson. You may say, well, this is her job. I would agree, but no one delivers it the way Sherry does. Sherry believes in her community and is connected to the people in it. Sherry is the backbone of the chamber. She is smoothly from the she is the one that keeps the events running smoothly, from the chamber golf tournament, Gold Butte days, and luncheons, to name a few. Her ability to get things accomplished when there doesn't seem to be enough time is uncanny. Some things you may not know about Sherry. She was on the steering committee and the first secretary for the Mesquite League of Women Voters. Sherry also served on the Desert Dames board and participated on a variety of committees. Sherry is active, involved, and engaged. She loves Mesquite and promotes it every chance she gets. We are lucky to have such a level-headed, classy lady with us. Thank you, Sherry, for just being you.
Surprise, honestly. I was kind of talked into coming here today, and now I'm not so sure I'm happy. I'm kidding. It's an honor, and it's an honor to be here with some incredible people who have been honored here today. Because I know a lot of these people, and I know what they've given to the community, and it's been immense. It really has, and for many years. And I was on the original board, the League of Women Voters with Karen. a long time ago, and unfortunately I had to go back to work full-time, and it kind of cut into doing other things. But I do love my chamber job, even though sometimes when the go boot days and golf tournaments and things like that come around, I want to tear my hair out. But other people make it all worth it, and helping people makes it worth it. Thank you so much.
All right, if we could have all of our queens just stand and let's give them all applause and thank them for all the wonderful things they do. Actually, would all of you just come up? I'd like to get a group picture of all of you together. Make sure that the camera sees all of the wonderful ladies. And just before Gloria talks, you know, one of the things that Mesquite has, and I can tell you that the majority of the women that I see here, and some of the men as well that I have seen, are what make everybody so great because they're great volunteers. We wouldn't be able to do anything without all the volunteers that we have.
While everybody's coming up, I just want to say something. I was a little undershot. I couldn't think of what to say. But this room is full of people who have made Mesquite what it is. And the volunteers, my heavens, I think everybody deserves a crown. This city has more wonderful volunteers, and I think this was a good start if we could just honor more of them, and I don't know how you're going to do it other than this way. But you have to remember, they can't volunteer unless there's other people to volunteer with them. One person can't do it alone. So come on out and love our city like we love the city, and get busy and do things to put it up into where we want the city to go. We can't do it without the volunteers.
Gloria is our PR person from Mesquite, Nevada. Gloria, come get in front. You're low. You're standing in front.
Oh, come on.